About 10:30. Just hit the 40. Going west to Amarillo, heading towards White Sands. Slight chance of a thunderstorm. And it'd be super cool if I got some clouds and light over those dunes. I just don't know if I can get out to where all the compositions are in time for sunset. So that's the big challenge today. Gonna arrive down there about 6:30. Coming down just a little bit north of Roswell, New Mexico. Easy to see why the aliens would prefer this little area, because there ain't nothing. I passed a little town a little while back. A couple little farms out here, but it's just a lot of nothing.
After looking at the forecast and finding no severe storm activity for the next couple of days throughout the entire Midwest, I spotted a chance of severe weather over White Sands National Park. I had never been to White Sands before, and suddenly here was an opportunity to not only photograph the dunes, but to maybe shoot a storm moving over and perhaps get some amazing sunset light over them as well. So on the morning of May the 20th, I set off on a 9.5-hour drive which would cover the 638 miles to White Sands National Park in New Mexico.
I finally see some white dunes. They're like right in front of me. And I think I just missed the light, which is pretty standard. Here, there's a park.
Turn right, then the destination is on your left.
It says National Park. Where do I pay? Can I get in? Dune area. Visitors
The destination is on your left. White Sands National Park. Arrived.
Pass? Thank you. And route. How do I get to the dunes? Oh, it's up here. There's a green light. It's still open. Hi. I think. Oh, go ahead.
Do you have a park pass?
No, that's my thing. I was gonna. I think mine just expired.
Okay. Which one did you have?
The America the Beautiful.
Do you have any?
Oh wait,
End of the month. May.
June. I think it's still good. Is
Yeah,
it still
it
good?
should be. Yeah. So if it's June punched out at the end of the month of June. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then cool. Look at that. Do you need a map?
Yeah.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
Okay. So sand does not get hot. We touch it. It's not like beach sand. I know how that sand is in California. I lived there a little. And then 20 minutes down the road is a good spot to get out. 8 miles or so.
Okay.
Climb a sand dune. You can see the entire park. Sunset.
20 minutes. Perfect. Thank you. So, as I predicted, I'm going to lose this sun, and I don't see a gap in this cloud layer. This is cool. Wow. Can I keep going? Sunset stroll starts here. Good Lord. How far can I go? Wow. Ooh, and lightning. Did you see the lightning? Hard to see the lightning through the dust. I saw lightning. I saw lightning. Is there any more parking up here? I wonder. Got a little bit of structure here. White Sands National Park. Thunderstorm moving in. A little bit of a shelf cloud. Look at this. The tones coming back. There's like this big old shelf cloud moving in. And with all that little dust, a little bit of a haboob getting pushed out. sandstorm. Gonna roll out of here. You see the sand now blowing across the road. It wasn't a second ago. Now it's in my hair, in my eyes. It's gonna be a very sandy night indeed.
With the light fading and the howling wind blowing sand in my face, and the park closing for the night, it was finally time to head off to my motel in the nearby town of Alamogordo. It was a late night at the Quality Inn in Alamogordo as a huge thunderstorm rolled through. Right before my neighbor 2 doors down went crazy and had to be taken away by the local police. Nonetheless, I was up early the next morning at 5:30 as I was hoping to be inside the park shooting by sunrise.
Man, I'm tired. Okay, so Sunday morning, the 21st, I think, and just left my motel, Quality Inn, in Amargosa, and I'm headed towards White Sands. Park doesn't open until 7, and it's only 6. There's a little tiny bit of a cloud. Last night was just awesome, I have to say that. And we'll see what happens today. See the sun starting to hit this inversion. Park opens at 7 o'clock, so we still have about 20 minutes. I thought what they might do is just unlock these gates and then let the line form where you enter the park, but I guess that's not going to happen. Heading into the park, still got this nice inversion. Don't know how well it's going to work on the dunes, but just want to get my butt out here. Off to the races. Again, it's like little fog bows. Like there's a ring where that is. Kind of like a rainbow, except with fog. So I want to go all the way out to that far loop. Now that I looked at the map and just kind of see what's there, and then maybe go back, get some breakfast, double check, make sure I can stay in my room. So I think I'm getting close to where I was yesterday when I turned around. The road goes up here and then it does a sharp turn into the east. Then it looks like it's going to turn again, and then there's a loop. It's about 10 after 7. Park just opened. So I drove out to the, I think this is the last loop, but I could be mistaken. And then it's just wide open. So yeah, definitely looking better. Walked a little bit further towards the west. Just lots of potential if I get some light. Now, just after 4 o'clock, heading back to White Sands National Park. So I think it was worth just hanging out, staying out of the heat, staying out of the bad light. And now on my way back to the park with some potential clouds around for sunset. So we'll see how that goes. We got through, I saw a lightning bolt straight ahead a little while ago, so I have high hopes. Just love this juxtaposition of this just bright white sand. This is what I want to shoot, and I probably just miss it again if I know my luck. There I go again, just talking down my luck. But I'm just saying, by the time I get out and start shooting, I don't know if I'm going to get any more direct sunlight. I might. I think I just missed it again. But that's very dramatic, just that white sand against that black sky. Maybe I turn this thing off, there's going to be like this nice lightning strike and I will just miss it. White against. Oh, this is a gorgeous day. Alright, off we go. I'm heading out. I'm going to need to go for a while before I get rid of the people. The sky is just amazing. Just like I was hoping for with these white dunes. There's a whole section up here where there's not as much vegetation. Just trying to find a spot where I'm not right on top of these little scrubby plants. Picking up a lot of sand again, and the wind's really picking up right in front of that front, just like yesterday. I think I'm gonna push on, try to get to this other little ridge right in front of me. See if I can get some different comps, but it's gonna get dusty and tricky. But I gotta get some kind of time lapse. I'm gonna set that up straight ahead of me. Walked my butt off. Finally found a spot. As soon as I put the camera on the tripod, it started to rain. So frustrating. Make it back. This side. Now we gotta go all the way back. Super sketch, trying to get back to the car. I'm gonna try and stay off the ridges as much as possible, but keep working my way towards the east. Trying to stay off the super high ridges. I want to be a target. Okay, I made it back to the van. Still lightning flashing as I stuck the tripod, so I just threw it in the back. I am back in the van. There's a limo. Is this a limo? Where'd it go? Right here. Look at it. Why is there a limo? Oh, very odd. Yeah, so me and all my abundant wisdom walked straight into that thunderstorm. I thought I had about an hour. It looked so far away when I came in. And then I just set up the time lapse. I was so excited about it. It looked like it was gonna look really cool. And then it started raining, and before I could tear it down, lightning was flashing. Rain and hail were coming down sideways. I had no jacket. I had no shelter. So I just sat out there and got soaked. But I think it's gonna let up right here. The bummer is I wanted to shoot those little ripples, and those ripples are gonna be gone, but the sky should be nice. So as soon as this last little batch exits the area, we should be good to go. I just need to dry off a little bit. If it stays windy and it warms up, that would be the best scenario, because I don't want to leave if light's about to pop out over here. Okay, I gotta try this again. This time maybe shooting that direction. The storm is rolling off to the east.
I thought I had completely missed my chance to shoot the sun on the dunes after the storm blew in, but after waiting for the storm to break, I hiked back out to my spot just as the sun broke through the clouds. As I turned and faced the east, I finally saw what I had just driven 638 miles to shoot: white sand against a black sky.
Still heading west, out into the dunes as these shadows deepen. Gonna lose the sun behind this cloud, but then there's this nice gap on the other side. Should be pretty golden when it pops up. I think I'm gonna try this dune right in front of me next.
As I made my way back to Alamogordo, I was grateful for the 2 storms, but especially for that last 20 minutes of light before losing the sun. I had another early morning and a long drive ahead of me as storms were again firing up over Oklahoma and Texas, and I was about to shoot the biggest storms of my trip. Those storms are coming up in the next episode, so if you want to see how crazy things got toward the end of my storm chasing trip, please be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Before ending this episode, here are some of the shots I took during my 2 amazing days in White Sands National Park.